Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with another travel vlog for you today, and today we are going on another cruise. So I'm here in Southampton in England, UK, and this cruise is with P&O. Now I've never cruised with P&O before, so I'm very excited to be on board Ventura, and this is a 4-night cruise. I'm going to be going to Amsterdam, and it's the perfect time to go to Amsterdam because I'm going to be going to the famous Keukenhof, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, the Keukenhof Gardens, to see the famous tulips. As you can see, it is a beautiful day here in Southampton today. It wasn't forecast to be sunny, so I'm delighted that the sun has come out as we get ready to set sail and depart Southampton. So we're going to be sailing overnight tonight, and then I think tomorrow around the afternoon time we will be arriving in Amsterdam, and then we have the rest of that day there, so I'm hoping to go out in Amsterdam in the evening, and then we've got the full day in Amsterdam and then a full sea day heading back to Southampton. So I'm really excited to be on board P&O Ventura. I will be taking you around the ship, showing you the cabin and taking you with me to Amsterdam. So I really hope you enjoy this vlog, and do subscribe if you haven't done so already for brand new videos every single week. Well, I've just got on board. My embarkation time was 1:30 p.m. I got the train down from Clapham Junction. It was really quick. It took just over an hour, and it was really reasonable too. I'm travelling with my partner and also a couple of friends, and we managed to get a group save. With there being 4 of us, there was quite a heavy discount on the tickets. So if there is a few of you travelling together, it is worth looking at those and pre-booking your single tickets in advance. I think it worked out at like £26 for the 4 of us, which is really good. So yeah, it's about 3 p.m. They're still getting the cabins ready. So whilst the sun is shining, I think we're going to hang out by the pool here and have a nice little drink in the sunshine. Okay, in we go. So this is cabin B209. Just take you through. The suitcases have arrived. So as you come in, you have a nice full-length mirror, great for the old cruise outfit selfies. And then here, there's a really nice open space. So rather than having a closed off wardrobe, there's a really nice open rail here, a large amount of space at the top, open shelving there, and then plenty of space underneath to put luggage. This is not a trip to pack light on. I just thought make the most of the luggage allowance. We have a little cupboard over here. Let's see what's in this. So in here we have a safe, relatively decent size, but I wouldn't get my laptop in there. And then lots of shelves, which is quite handy to pop shoes in and things like that. We also have the laundry service list here and a little laundry bag. We have the hangers here. There's a few on this side and also a few more here. So yeah, quite a few. We have the life jackets up there. And in here we have the bathroom. So we have the shower just on the left as you come in here. As you can see, there's a little retractable washing line up there. We also have a White Company bath products. That's lovely, isn't it? So we've got the flowers shampoo and bath and shower gel here. Decent sized shower. I always like to get in it just so you can see in terms of the height. Now the height on this, yeah, that is not over my head. So sometimes I have experienced ones that are quite a bit higher than this. So for that one, I mean, it gets the body, but I will have to crouch a little bit to wash my hair under there. And then as we come around, we have some hand towels. We also have some shelves with the bars on. It's always nice to be able to put a few products on display, and a decent amount of space around the sink here. And as we go through into the main room, we have the beds. Now, I don't recall requesting a twin configuration. I really don't remember doing that when booking. It's absolutely fine. It's good to see that you can obviously have these cabins in a twin configuration. It's not something that I've experienced before on a cruise ship, so there we go. That is what it's like if you do book a twin cabin. We have the protective, like a mat on the bed for unpacking that says luggage on it. The beds do look nice and comfy, I have to say. Nice big plump pillows. And we have a little bedside table here with the lamp, and there's some drawers in there. There's also another one on this side as well, so quite a lot of bedside table space. Then you have a cute little desk, rather small, but Nice and compact. Then you have the phone on here, some information, a little pen and note paper, name of our cabin steward, which is Dennis. I've just met him and he was very welcoming. We have the Horizon magazine here with all the details about what is happening on board Ventura. There's a couple of UK plug sockets here. I did actually pack European ones, so I should have done my research, but that's great. Then we have a little cupboard down here with the hairdryer in it. And then as we move around, we have a TV up in the corner. There's some rather bright artwork up in the room as well. And then down here we have a little table. I guess you could kind of move this out if you wanted to and bring it over here and then sit in this armchair and look out onto the balcony. So yeah, I'll just move this out the way because I think tucked behind here is the fridge. There we go, so nothing in there, but plenty of space to pop a few things in. Now I don't have the drinks package on this cruise. I decided just to go pay as you go. I know that's a question that I do get asked a lot about the old drinks package. I have a glass of rosé here that I have just been enjoying. We just bought a bottle of rosé up on the deck. It was £21 for a bottle, which is pretty good going. And then we have a little tea and coffee station here. Let's have a little look. What have we got? Is this Nescafe? Yeah, Nescafe sachets. And then we've got some Tetley tea. And we have some milks as well. So you can make yourself a nice cuppa in the cabin. And then, yeah, the TV up there. Well, that looks rather old school, doesn't it? It looks like teletext vibes. It looks like we have a camera here to see the front of the ship, I'm guessing. Let's have a little flick through these channels. What have we got? Sky Sports, BBC HD. So my first impression is it's very cozy. It does feel a little bit old-fashioned. It's got that kind of old school vibe going on. I just had a little Google and it says that it was built in 2008 and the ship was refurbished in 2013. So I haven't been on many cruises, but I have vlogged all of the ones that I've been on. So if you are into your cruising, you want to see the trips that I've already done, then you can have a little look at my cruise playlist, which I will link in the description box for you. Let's make our way outside onto the balcony. There we go. So yeah, we're still in Southampton, as you can see. We have a couple of chairs here, a little table, and a couple of footrests as well. And that is the current view. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this changes over the next few days. I am all unpacked. I just wanted to show you the cruise backdrop that we have created. So we are celebrating a couple of birthdays while we're on board. So we want to have a little party in the cabin. This is the shebang. Let me show you these magnets that my friends got for me. They're so funny. We have, if this cabin is rocking, don't come a knockin'. Warning, we bought the drink package. Actually, we didn't, but there we go. Please do not feed the towel animals. This week, we don't give a ship. This looks like the Friends logo, doesn't it? Rule number 1, don't fall off the ship. That would be a strong start. And then today's forecast is cruising with a chance of drinking. And then I'm just here for the ducks. Ducks is something that's completely new to me. I've never seen a duck on a cruise ship yet. Is that something I should be looking out for? Yeah, please fill me in on the duck situation in the comments because that is something I'm not familiar with. But yeah, in case you didn't know, the walls in cabins are magnetic. I know a lot of people like to take their magnetic hooks with them to hang things up, but these magnets have been perfect to put my decorations up with. Dinner at the waterside buffet was absolutely delicious. I went for a really nice roast beef and I had a nice bit of salad as a starter with some salmon, and then I had a dessert which was a rum and raisin cheesecake and some cheese and crackers. So a delicious meal. I've just come out to the back of the ship because the brand new Cunard Queen Anne is just making her way into Southampton. I was invited to the launch, but I'm not able to make it because I'm on this cruise. So how spectacular to capture the Queen Anne arriving and celebrating with that water salute. Good morning. It is a lovely morning here. It's bright and sunny outside. We're at sea, so we'll be at sea today until around 4:30 p.m. So I think the plan is just to have a nice relaxing day at sea, explore the ship a little bit. I'm hoping to maybe go to the pool a little bit later on. And then when we dock at Amsterdam, I want to get off the ship and go for a little explore, maybe have a wander around some of the canals and have a little look around Amsterdam this evening. So yeah, a really chilled day ahead, a nice relaxing day on the ship today. Just had breakfast delivered to the cabin. You can order a continental breakfast to the cabin, which was a really lovely way to start the day. And yeah, I just love looking out to sea from the cabin and yeah, just enjoying the sea and the sunshine. There's lots of windmills over in the distance there. I don't know if you can see those. But yes, looking forward to a very relaxed day ahead. Quick cruise outfit of the day. I've got this shirt that I got in the Zara sale. I'm wearing my Gucci belt that I got from eBay. These jeans are from the Mango sale, and I've got these trainers on by Hush Puppies, and my sunglasses are from Next. Well, I found a nice spot on the top deck up here. The pool is just down below me and it's a little bit windy, but it's sheltered from the wind here. I've made myself a nice coffee. P&O have got rid of takeaway cups on board, so I've brought my own with me. I've got my Starbucks mug and I've poured myself a nice big filter coffee, so I'm just enjoying a lovely coffee in the sunshine and chilling out up here.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off. Like a merry-go-round, my head is spinning. I see you rapping about, I'm sure as hell not.
Just arriving into Amsterdam, which is so exciting. When I came last time, I took the ferry across from the station and stayed in this area over here in a hostel. I actually vlogged that, and that vlog is on my channel, so I'll link that in the description box if you'd like to see what it's like staying in a hostel in Amsterdam. And this building over here has the lookout on the top, and there's actually a swing right the way up here that swings out over the edge of the building, so for any thrill seekers that can be a lot of fun. So yeah, I do remember coming into this area and coming across here, and I think the hostel's just this building over here, this kind of factory looking building. Just come back to the cabin after a lovely day. The sun came out. It's about probably 24-25 degrees here. I was sunbathing all afternoon. I just went for a little bit of food in the waterside buffet. So you might remember the please do not feed the towel animals magnet. Well, take a look at this. We have a birthday cake here made out of towels, and then moving forward we have an elephant. I'm guessing this is a puppy. We have a couple of cute little friends here. We have this turtle, and what's this then? Maybe it's a hedgehog tucked in there, or a mouse or a squirrel. And even hanging from the light up here we have a cheeky monkey. How fab is that? Yeah, I'm going to jump in the shower now, then we're going to disembark here in Amsterdam and head into the city centre, and we've booked a very spontaneous evening canal boat tour around Amsterdam, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've got changed for the evening. I'm wearing a slightly more formal shirt and it's still lovely and mild, so now I've just disembarked and I'm heading into Amsterdam. that was brilliant. That was an hour river cruise around Amsterdam. I went with this company, which is called Flagship Amsterdam. It was €19 each, and they also have a little bar on board so you can order some drinks if you like. I think they also had a deal where you can have unlimited wine and cheese while you're on board, but we didn't opt for that one. And yeah, it was just really relaxing, really scenic. There were some fun facts along the way. I did learn a couple of things about the houses in Amsterdam, one of them being that they're narrow because of the old tax. So back in the day, the wider your house, the more tax you would pay, and that is why they're really narrow and really tall, and often you'll find really narrow staircases in them. And that is why that often on the top of Amsterdam houses you will see kind of like a little pillar sticking out, and they would have a pulley system on them to hoist up barrels of spices. I've also learned that they put some metal barriers all around the edge of the canal and the river, as you can see here. This is because a lot of vehicles were falling into the river and to the canals, so it was cheaper for the insurance companies to install these barriers. And also a lot of bikes end up in the canal in Amsterdam. In fact, on average it's 19,000 bikes every single year, which is one bike every 5 minutes. I'm not going to be getting on a bike while I'm here. I'm just saying. And a lot of people also fall into the canal, and guess who the usual suspect is? Yes, it is a British male. I will be keeping my distance. I don't know if you can see, but up there is the tallest canal bridge in all of Amsterdam. It's actually a glass walkway that goes between these two buildings. So I got up bright and early this morning and got the coach straight to Keukenhof. I managed to get on an earlier one actually. So I pre-booked the tickets, which include entry to Keukenhof and the coach transfer from Amsterdam city centre. Well, I say city centre, it's a little bit out of the centre. So I took an Uber there from the cruise terminal, and it's €36 for the combination ticket of the entry to Keukenhof and the transfer on the coach. I'd booked to be on the 8 AM coach, but they seem to be going quite frequently, so I actually got on an earlier one, which meant that we've got here for just after 8 AM. So it's still nice and quiet, although there's still quite a few people here already. I have heard that the gardens here do get very busy later on in the day, and also particularly at the weekend, so it's worth trying to avoid those times. It is open into the evening as well, so I think mornings or evenings are the best time to come here. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I forgot how beautiful it is here. We've got a perfect day for it. The sun is shining. So yeah, let's go and have a little explore. I always get really inspired when I come here, and it makes me start thinking about the roof garden. I've never really planted many bulbs or tulips out on there, so maybe come autumn time you'll have to remind me and we'll see if we can get some tulips planted. There is a lot to see here. They recommend that you give yourself at least 2 hours, but you could easily spend between like 3 and 5 hours here if you want to factor in a little picnic. You can bring your own food, of course. I have packed a couple of sandwiches because there's so many nice places to just sit and relax around the garden. So I'm here right at the beginning of May, and you might be able to see a few of the flowers are just starting to die off, but most of them are still in full bloom. If you come here earlier, you will see things like crocuses and more daffodils, and around April time is meant to be the kind of peak tulip season here. But whilst the gardens are open, you will be sure to see lots of flowers. gift shops here. There's loads of them all around the gardens. Of course, we have to get a fridge magnet, €4 each. Quite drawn to the little clogs. I've just stopped for a little sit down and for a coffee, and I just thought I would show you the map to give you an idea of kind of like the scale of the park. It is really big, so it does take quite a long time to wander around. I think we're probably maybe a third of the way around and already have done around 5,000 steps today, so yeah, lots to see. So this is the main entrance here, so we've wandered up through this area and around here to the windmill, which was really fun, going up into the windmill, and also some photo opportunities around there. You've got things like the giant clog and the clogs to try on. I did take a couple of snaps for Instagram whilst I was there, and I've wandered up this way through these pretty gardens here where there's a cafe and a shop and toilet, and also this area here. I think there's orchids in here, so yeah, only have gone kind of this far and there's all of this to go around and the lake over here, and then make our way back around to the start. So yeah, there's absolutely loads to see here. So as far as the day out is concerned in Amsterdam, I think that's pretty good value, €36 for the coach transfer and then also the entrance to the gardens themselves. So there's a few glass houses around the gardens, and in these you've got different flower displays and also lots of orchids as well. If you can hear all the birds chattering, but this is a really peaceful part of the gardens in the woodlands. It's just coming up to 11 o'clock. It has started to get rather busy now. The woodland area was a lot quieter, so if you are finding it quite busy when you're here, that's quite a good area to head to if you just want to go somewhere a little bit more peaceful away from the crowds. But I'll just spin you around so you can see how busy it is now. As you can see, there are lots of people arriving now, and it's starting to get a lot busier. Yeah, I do highly recommend a trip here if ever you do get the opportunity to. If you're coming here in April or May time, it's absolutely perfect way to spend a morning or an afternoon. Definitely try to avoid the weekends if you can, and do come here early or later in the day if possible to avoid all of the crowds. There is also a little boat trip that you can do that will take you alongside the tulip fields if you fancy doing that, but as most of the tulips have gone from the tulip fields, I figured it was better to spend the time enjoying the gardens today. It's a little bit later. Quick outfit of the evening. I'm wearing this suit that Georgia Asda very kindly sent over to me. This is a £50 suit, and I've just managed to squeeze into it. The trousers are rather snug. I felt like this fitted a lot better when I tried it on before coming on the cruise, so that is standard, isn't it, when you go on a cruise? That does happen. So I could barely get the button done up. I have managed to, so I've squeezed myself into this, and I've also got this tie on that is a thrifted one from Trade. This is a D&G one, and it's vintage, and I've got my Gucci loafers on that I got from eBay. So yeah, we're going to go for a nice dinner tonight in one of the main restaurants, which we haven't tried yet, and then we can head to a bar a little bit later on. There's one right up at the top called Metropolis, which is meant to be really nice, so we're going to head there. is a sea day and we are heading back to Southampton. Spent most of the day just relaxing. I've also been editing this video because we have a really quick turnaround on this one. I'm filming this on Friday. We'll be arriving bright and early tomorrow morning on Saturday morning at 8 AM in Southampton. Then I want to get this one uploaded ready for Sunday morning at 8 AM. So I thought I would try and get some editing done whilst I'm on the ship. I absolutely love sea days on a cruise. I think it's my favourite because you are forced to relax, and yeah, I just love looking out. I love spending time on the balcony. Have a look at the sun just starting to set over here. It's been a bit of a drizzly day today, but it has really cheered up this afternoon. I'm going to go for some early dinner, get myself packed up and leave the suitcase outside the cabin ready for collection. I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, do give the video a thumbs up and do subscribe if you're new here for brand new videos every single week. There's already a few cruise vlogs on my channel, so I'll link that playlist for you in the description box. And let me know in the comments, have you been on a P&O cruise before? Have you been to Amsterdam before? Let me know what you thought of it, and also let me know where you'd like me to go on my next adventure. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.